Starlight Procession. Tonight's presentation is under the baton of conductor Dr. Jeffrey B. Reddy. Dr. Reddy received the 2019 Grammy Music Educator Award. He is also Director of Choral Activities at the University of Central Florida, as well as the founder and Executive Director of the Orlando Choral Society.
if you know this, but Walt Disney began the traditional of the candlelight processional at Disneyland over 60 years ago. And in time, since then, literally millions of guests have enjoyed the Christmas story, the traditional carols, and especially the glorious music of the holiday season. So to continue this wonderful heritage, I invite you to sit back and enjoy our magnificent orchestra and awesome singers. So let us begin. Yes. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin who was betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David. And the virgin's name was Mary. And he came to her and he said, "Greetings, O favored one, the Lord." In those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. And all went, each to his own town, and Joseph also went up from Galilee, from the town of Nazareth to Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed, who was with child. And while they were there, the time came for her to give birth, and she gave and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were filled with great fear. And the angel said to them, "Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news and tidings of joy that will be for all the people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord." one another, let's go over to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has made known to us. And they went with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the baby lying in a manger. And when they saw it, they made known the saying that had been told them concerning this child. And all who heard it wondered at what the shepherds told them. In the days of Herod the king. Behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we saw his star when it rose in the east, and have come to worship him. And when they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceeding great joy.
They saw the
And behold, the star that they had seen went before them until it came to rest over the place where the child was. And going into the house, they saw the child with Mary his mother, and they fell down and worshipped him. Then opening their treasures, they offered him gifts of gold and frankincense and myrrh. And the angels had flown off to spread the good news. A quiet settled over the stables in that little town of Bethlehem. Imagine, alone for the very first time, Mary and Joseph looked down at this beautiful baby sleeping peacefully in the manger. And all at once, the joy, the bewilderment, the awe that they felt for this tiny child washed over them. And in the stillness of the evening, they watched as the baby slept, listening for the soft sounds of his breath, the quiet air laden with the promise of all he would become on this silent night. himself was not just the Son of God, he was also a man. And he walked through this world with love. He didn't have much, but what he did have, he shared, and it became plenty. Food, water, shelter, care. He met the world around him with empathy. He saw hunger and shared the food from his plate. He saw thirst and poured for them from his own cup. He saw sickness and offered his time for their healing. He soothed them with his hands. Jesus found it in his heart to give of himself to the people who loved him and even to the people who betrayed him. To all people. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. That a baby in a manger could grow to become a man who taught a world of people what it means to love one another, that is the spirit of this season. And it lives inside each and every one of us, because the greatest joy of being human is to love one another. And when we share that love, well, hey, that's the greatest gift of all. Languages and customs, we all have traditions that we hold dear, and we pass them down and share them with one another at every opportunity, because ultimately the message at the heart of all of these celebrations is a simple one that stands the test of time. Peace on earth, goodwill to all. audience that I remember seeing, and I've watched them grow up. So it's good to see them again. And everybody, Merry Christmas. And each and every one of us, no matter who we are, never forget to count our blessings, please. Remember your blessings. All of you, thank you for doing what you do. Thank the tree, because the tree is no joke. Please thank this extraordinary orchestra. Because we do several of these in the evening, I try to find stuff to say that they haven't heard before. But I've gotten to the stage in my age where I can't remember too much of myself. So I just adore being around you all and your instruments and the fact that it's live music. And this is one of the few places you get to appreciate it. So please, give them is so beautiful with his hands. And so it's an honor. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here with all of you. And God bless you all. Please stay safe. And don't forget, count your blessings. Always count your blessings. Merry Christmas.